Hello, everybody. Oh, that looks off.
It's fine.
Okay, it's fun. He says it's fun. How's everybody? It's Jeanette from Background Creations. We are speed prepping tonight. I'm not even going to invite my friends. Floyd's going to do it for me.
I don't have access to the wreath making groups.
All right. Well, just do what you can do. Hi, Ann. How are you? Oh, it snowed on me on the way home, for 2 miles, and then it stopped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, darn it. Hello, hello. I'm just going to finish folding my ribbons while everybody comes in. Say hi when you get here. Tell me where you're from. Hi, Nancy.
Oh, now it's going to let me go right down the road and just hit the share button.
Yeah, I know they do that. I sleep. Oh, don't even talk to me about sleepy. I'm sleepy. I'm tired. I hurt. And I'm ready for good weather, that's for sure. So tonight, this was impromptu. Pulled this out of my behind. Hi, Dorothy. Welcome. As it's been a really hectic day. And I didn't even ask Floyd for a sign. Oh, thanks, Roxanne. So tonight, we're just going to use, I always get a few Dollar Tree signs just because. It's kind of cute, So, you're welcome, Nancy. Hi, Linda from Virginia. So, that's less than a quarter. So tonight, we're going to try something new. Maybe. There, we'll turn that off for a minute. Hi, Dawn. Cut these off. It's a little work. Should be alright. If the sign doesn't work, you can always change it out. Hi, Dan. You're funny, Roxanne. Hi, Barbara. How is everybody tonight? Oh, hey, Susan, I missed you. So we got our normal 14 and a quarter. Don't forget the quarter-inch wreath frame from Dollar Tree. Floyd told me, he says, you better get your box up here. I ordered some. They're still downstairs because my little peg is getting a little bare. Oh, my battery's dead.
Dan asked why you're crying.
I'm not crying. I'm not crying. Hi, Kathy.
What, you need your other battery?
Yeah. Hi, Pam. Hi, Lori from North Carolina. Hi, Faye. Oh, I'm tired, but I just worked. Floyd's tired because he's been at the hospital half the day with his dad. Thank you, baby. Ooh. As far as we know, his dad's still sleeping. My father-in-law had open heart surgery today. So we're going to let that heat up. I'm going to put some glue on all four corners, let it dry, and then we'll staple it in there, okay? So I'm going to try. So I'm unprepared, and I'm just going to try something new. Floyd's like, okay. So I've been wanting to do it for a while. Don, So he had 5 blocked arteries, and they were supposed to bypass them all, and they bypassed one. So he's not out of the woods yet. Hi, Lisa. So we gotta wait and talk to the cardiologist and see what the plan is, because his surgeon today, my husband said, was rude, which most high level,
Not rude.
well, short, very short, which a lot of them are. So we'll just have to wait and see. He hasn't talked to his dad since surgery because they still haven't. They had him sedated for a couple more hours afterwards. So we're going to. I had no easy way. I had no easy way to put this like in a basket or anything. So
Oh my. That's a hot mess right there.
it's a hot mess. So we'll just bring some up and I'll bend over and get some more. Hi, Kay. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Roxanne.
Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, Kathy. I was going to do something. I don't know what it was.
All right. With COVID, they wouldn't let him even sit in his hospital room. He got to stay there during the surgery, but after that, he had to go home. So, all right. So the normal 18 ties, 10 on the outside, and 8 on the inside. So switch cameras for me, honey. We're going to use these 2 ribbons here because it's got some green in it. And I like the plaid. I have it in a 1.5 and a 2.5. No, I didn't. Oh, I didn't do a video with that. I was just up here playing around the other day. Oh, I don't think so, Roxanne. There's been some people ask me to do tutorials on the grave saddles. I've done. I did one tutorial. Gosh,
It's been a while.
it's been a long time. Hours. But I'm probably gonna do one of those. This is all floral. So it's on one like I do for the deca mesh, but it's just got styrofoam attached to it. I gotta attach it a little bit better, but it's all floral. I thought it kind of looked Easter. It's already sold. Becky's buying it. So we're going to use those 2, and then we're going to use these 2 because they're all in the plaid. I was thinking I'm on a purple and yellow kick. That's why the grave saddle. But I found this and I thought, oh, I like that too. So we're going to use these 4. Nice Easter one. And then you can even take the Easter sign off and put just a spring one on and just be spring. So, trial and error. I've never done one of these, but hey, how hard can it be, right? So these are 20. You use 21-inch mesh. Oh, thanks, Roxanne. Use 21-inch mesh, and it's all cut 10 inches. It looks really funny to cut this at 10 inches. And my little boards were like, it was all flopping around. I'm like, I need to get bigger boards. But anyway, all you're going to do is lay it the way it curls up, and we're just going to do a roll. So, gotta make sure that everything's tucked under. This will be interesting. And then just roll it up. Now, from everything I see, look, I lost my tube. This is going to be fun.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly. And then you fold it. Now, the biggest thing is, see how your end kind of pop back out? You just got to pop it back under. You want your edges to stay under. Okay.
Yep, Roxanne, rolling with the meshes.
Yep, we're rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. And then I cut my finger. I didn't burn my finger this time, but I cut it on the rotary cutter. Oh my God, that hurt. I just changed the blade. So we're just going to hold that one for a minute. Hi, Brenda. So now we'll try a purple one. This is the poly jute, so it's a little bit softer. Maybe this is just a regular, so non-metallic decal mesh. I told my husband, I said, I ordered this from Paper Mart. I haven't ordered from them in like 9 months. So I had it hanging around. I've been wanting to do one of these for a while, so you just want to make sure that your end is all tucked under. Watched Laura Jean do these quite a few times. I just haven't tried one. So you have one this way. So here's your loop, and here's your little tails. So now you take your tails and put it over your loop. Woo! Almost lost it. Like that. So you got a loop and 2 tails and a loop and 2 tails. And then you put your bundle in. I have to do a little trimming. There we go. Neat. Looks more better. Is that? It looks better if once you get some more going. Kelly, I'm making the awareness method. So it's 2 of them, and you put the one upside down, and then you stick it in your bundle, and then we'll put some ribbon tails on it here in a little bit. So I think the hardest part is just actually getting it all rolled, and then so as soon as you pop it around, the side of it wants to pop out. Now I see why they're always rolling and stuffing and all that. So we could probably put it in our mesh holder. Yep. So I walked in the door. I was late getting out of work. Then I walked in the door and my son calls me. His car broke down. But luckily he was only like 2 blocks from his house. And he bought an older Camaro. I don't know what year. He thinks the rear end went out. Kids have bad luck lately. So when you make sure that your ends, there's going to be some trimming on this because this is just basic mesh. Mostly you want to make sure that your tails down here it's all the same length. Don't need a wonky awareness ribbon. Floyd looks like he's packing his bags.
No, I got to take it downstairs and unpack it.
He's got his backpack. Probably the one he took to the hospital. He was gone when I got up at 5 o'clock this morning. So just kind of maneuver it around. We'll just keep on going. Move these out of the way before they get all. Oh, my glue is probably hot. Let's put some glue on the sign. Oh, thanks, Brenda. Okay, so what we're going to do is, I'm not even going to take those out tonight because I don't even feel like it. So you just put a big glob of glue, and that's going to act like your buffer between your staple and the front. I did this on, I know this works. This isn't trial and error. I do know this works. Okay. Set this over to the side. Hi, Amy. How are you? Okay, so where are we at here? We're on purple. Not sure how this is going to turn out, but only way to find out is to try. Oh, it stayed in. Haha. I win. At least I did not encounter any rude people at work today. This one was a doozy the other day. I wanted to drop kick him on his butt. But I told him to have a nice day. attention. We're winging it tonight. Okay, so you want to make sure you tuck those in. Ooh, I got a funky, I'm just going to cut that one off. So, do them backwards. I don't normally do a lot of purple ones, but I don't know. I think probably because it's Easter. I've been on a purple kick. Oh, there it is. I tell you, so my son's car broke down. We ran across town, got him home, came back home, ate a hamburger, and then he's like, I go, I gotta go live. He's like, oh my God, I forgot. Because, you know, the hospital and everything with his dad. So he's like, did you publish it? I'm like, no. Then I went ahead and did it 7, but I figured whoever was here would be here. Y'all know I go live at Monday night at 8, right?
Kelly asked, what are you making?
So this is 21-inch mesh, cut at 10 inches, and I'm rolling it.
And then Jen asked, is that 21-inch mesh folded in half?
No, you roll, well, kind of, but you roll it. So it's just a tube. And then you, oh yeah, and then you fold it in half. Yep. I've not seen a lot of people do these, but I've watched, I've watched Lori do it. Laura Jean do it.
Laura Jean's done quite a few of them.
Yeah, she has.
Oh, he's hanging in there, Brenda.
Yeah.
Thank you for asking.
Last we knew, he was still sleeping.
He's in good hands up there.
That's the hospital I had all my surgeries at, so, well, most of them.
Kelly said she's never seen this before.
Never seen it before? So if you
That's funny because Jeanette's never done it before.
I've never done it before, so we're 2 for 2. The biggest thing I see is making sure that everything's rolled kind of tight, because when you go to fold it, your ends kind of pop out at you, so you gotta fold them back in. But what better way to show you guys than to watch me do it? And then I cut my finger, and that's the finger I pushed down on. I'm like, what the heck? Rotary blades are very sharp when they're new. I don't need all those. I might be rolling them too tight. We'll see. Hi, Shauna. How are you? So our new place that we have our signs at opens up this weekend. We have just about our booth done. Just a little one.
Would have been done by now, but...
you know, life happens.
Stuff happens.
And I was off all weekend and got some stuff done. But then I got to work all week. Then I have a party, wreath making party this weekend. I had one last week. They're not in here. So see how it, when you fold it like that, how it pops up? So best way I can think is I held it. We'll make sure it stays in. You always want to make sure, that's what Laura Jean said. Make sure these ends stay in. In. Oh, awesome, Danielle. Now, that guy, no niceness could have helped him out, because he called me all bad names. He screamed at me. He called me a Nazi is the only thing I could tell you he called me. And all my store manager said is, do you want to trespass? And I thought, you know, karma will get him someday. And I told him on the way out to have a nice day. Or he told me have a nice day, and I said, you have a great day. Yep. So Floyd posted a couple links on there.
I've already done the Glitter Gang, and then this one's for the monthly mystery bow subscription.
Yep, mostly if you're part of the Sign Club or the Mystery Bow, those will go out this week. So this is also a great way. Remember how I've told you, like we do the door hangers to use up small rolls of mesh. I did watch one video where I think she used four or five colors. So if you have all those, what do you do with all those partial rolls? I actually used 3 partial rolls of the natural jute, and I had to actually open up a brand new one just for 3 cuts. I'm like, ugh.
It'll be okay.
There was no basket. I guess I could have got a tote.
Got you a laundry hamper or something.
Laundry hamper. There you go. Oh, thanks, Tracy.
About the only thing that keeps us from going live is technical issues.
Yep. Because even if I'm not here, he tries to do it. He tried really hard the other night.
If we're sick, we go live. If we're hurting, we go live.
Yep.
Somebody's in the hospital,
we go live. I just don't think I'd be Angela and go live from the hospital. With me in the hospital. Or Floyd. Because he's really crabby when he's sick.
Oh, yeah, you wouldn't have wanted me to go live from the hospital over there. Well, hi, Nakia.
Oh, there she is.
We were just talking about you earlier.
No more weekly Wreath classes.
I mean, weekday.
For weekday, yeah.
Well, if you guys hadn't been partying down there, it wouldn't have.
Oh, yeah, we were partying so hard. She was so sweet. Her and Linda, they had all kinds of little snackies to eat. We got through it, though. Ooh. So you just got to make sure that your edges go in. We'll make sure that they're on the inside or on the bottom.
Hi, Myra. Hi, Sam.
Hello, guys. I could see this be doing it like in rainbow colors or something. It's really easy to fold the ones that are, close to the core because they're already rolled up. Yep, see, those are easy. Easy peasy. Yeah. Make sure I did that right. It was a long night. Has to dress up like yeah, right.
Yeah.
Buying some of those shamrock underwear. Nakia, the only thing that was longer than that night was the next day. I told everybody I'll be in my office. Shauna, I'm making an awareness method wreath. Never done it before. Can't promise what it's going to look like, and can't promise it's supposed to look like what I do.
It'll be fine.
But it'll be fine. We're going to learn together. So you basically take 21-inch mesh, and you cut it in 10 inches. So I have 18 pipe cleaners on my wreath form. So you need 18 of each one. And you roll it up and you squish it in the middle, and then you put the other one the opposite way. True story. I think I cut that one longer than 10 inches, but it'd be okay. It seemed a little long. stacking these ones near the core. You don't even have to roll them. Like I said, I've been wanting to do this one for a while. I figured, what better way I can get ready? I think I came up at 10 after 7. He's over here counting down. You got a minute. You got 30 seconds. You got 10 seconds.
Because I'm trying to stay awake.
He's trying to stay awake.
It's been a very rough week.
Yeah, he was gone this morning when I got up. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. So I will probably, not this week, it ain't happening this week. I'll try and do a grave saddle here soon. The biggest thing with my grave saddle sometimes is that I have all these flowers covered. My table's covered with flowers. Because I kind of design it as I go. That one was pretty thought out because I bought the flowers specifically to make that one. Aw, thanks, Shauna.
Maybe we should just do like a behind the scenes video and pre-record it of you doing that. Where's the fun of that?
See, I don't mind doing recordings. Like the only tutorial recorded type thing I did was I did a let's get prepped for one of my kits. That way, if you're brand new and need that you have that learning curve. I do want to record one just in case something would ever happen. I don't think recordings are as much fun.
Roxanne says Easter's coming. Let's do a lily of the valley saddle.
I think I do have some lilies. I know I have some pink lilies. But I did a pink one already. I did pink. I did that purple and yellow. What color's the other one? I forget.
Well, I don't know.
It's over at the shop.
It's over at the shop.
Yeah. I know one's all pink. Our store's full of Easter candy already.
Yep. Gotta have them Peeps.
He's already ate 2 packages of Peeps.
3. You don't know about the one. I will warn everybody, if you're shopping and you find the blue raspberry flavored ones.
He says they're really strong. I don't like Peeps.
They're very, very strong. Kelly asked, where is the shop at?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so uptown in New Philadelphia on the square, there's a place called Twice Treasured. It's between Mankin and Gavin's. It's called Twice Treasured. There's different things in there, antiques, repurposed, refurnished furniture. We have a wall in the back, and then we're going into Alley Cat's Marketplace for our signs.
We just can't seem to find enough space in any one spot to put everything.
I told him
we're going to spread it out.
We're going to spread it out. I didn't disappear. I just picking stuff up off of the floor.
Yeah, Nakia, I like the Reese eggs too. One of these days, I'm going to do an Easter s'more. I'm going to put a peep. I'm going to put a peep on a Reese egg.
Yuck. Ook. You're just full of ideas, Roxanne. I did get to go to Michael's just the other night.
Yeah.
Saturday. Went up there, got me some tulips. I haven't done a tulip wreath.
They had the jumbo packs of pipe cleaners on sale.
They clearance. Michaels is clearancing out. I think the blue and the turquoise and the green.
Everything but the
white and black.
Because you got brown and the two-tone blue one and
yeah, like these were $4.99 on clearance, and then I got the white ones. Those were $7.99. Because I usually order them from Craft Outlet, but they've been out of stock forever.
And since they were on sale at Michael's, we loaded up.
Rosalind's Facebook being bad to you. If you having issues, hon, try to go out and come back in. I know sometimes that helps. Ooh. One of my natural meshes is a little bit, it's not as heavy as the other one. And it's...
Rosalind said she bought some last week at Michael's.
Did you? I don't go up there too often. Okay, so this is the outs. Yep, got all the outside. So it's not a real poofy wreath. And I'm sure I'll have some oops places.
Welcome, Lori. She's doing a awareness method wreath for the first time.
Yep, the first time. So I thought, I'll just try it with everybody else.
We like our research and development. She's doing hers live.
I don't like making a wreath that because I don't make stuff unless it's a custom order or on a live. Because trust me, I already have enough around.
Hi, Sandy.
Speak of the devil. No, just kidding.
Speaking of custom order customers, and then Sandy pops in.
So I think next time I might try this with fabric mesh. That might be pretty. We're doing pretty good, Sandy.
Hanging in there.
Hanging in there. So here's what your little loops look like. You have your loop up top. Make sure your stuff's all turned under. I'm not liking this purple. So if you're part of Sandy, you'll get your extra sign with your Sign of the Month Club. Those will go out this week. And if you're in the mystery bow, I was up here cutting ribbon the other day. I have little bins. You know, less than half. I usually cut them up. So basically you take one, here's your loop, here's your tails, here's your loop, here's your tails. And then I just been alternating my colors like I do in all my stuff. And we'll start here. It's definitely a different look to your wreath. Like I said, I'm not fond of this purple because it's a little free. So, but once you get a couple rolls in there, it looks kind of neat. Floyd and I were actually, I want to say arguing, but going, because he's made a few signs lately. We were kind of debating what sign would be for the Sign of the Month Club, the exclusive. I'm like, I want this one. He goes, no, I want this one.
I won.
He won this time. I gotta let him win once in a while.
Yeah. I'm having a rough week. She needed to let me win.
Yep.
And I must say, it is a really awesome sign that we picked for the exclusive.
It is.
This week.
So just remember, guys, if you're part of the sign club, you get 10% off on
all sign orders.
All sign orders. So anything you order from the shop and signs, you get 10% off if you're in the Sign of the Month Club. And then You can also have access to all the previous Sign of the Month clubs. Now, we just started in January, so
not a whole lot in there. But
no whole lot in there, but we'll keep building. So if you say join now, you'll have access to January, February's, and March's. And you can buy more of the exclusive.
Ricky said hello, y'all.
Hi, Ricky.
Michelle says hi. Kelly says she does not like the wreath frames that already have the pipe cleaners on them.
I don't either. I just make my own. I've done the oval ones because those are kind of like called twig or pencil. Those aren't so bad, but the ones that are real big poofy, I bought one and I won't buy another one. I don't like them. Don't like them. A lot of people will leave the fuzziness sticking through your mesh as an added feature of your wreath. I just don't care for it. That's just me. That's what makes us different.
I can't wait to do my patriotic project.
He's got a project going on. He's going to have an opportunity here soon. Because I'll have to work. Wednesday night will be fun. I'll have to race home. So just make sure that your loops are kind of bunched up against the next one. I'll have lots of trimming to do because this is just not cooperating.
Kelly said the ones she has are so hard to work with. I've never tried one.
Yeah, they're hard. I mean, it's just like you, but I don't feel like it holds everything tight enough. I just feel like some stuff might get loose on you. I'll put the purple on top. What are you wahooing about? Michelle? Or is that your entrance? Woohoo! This week, everybody has a distinctive walk. But when you have keys on the side of your hip, you get a louder distinctive walk. And at my old store, they all knew when I was coming. But
yeah, because she's got a 50-pound key ring that she's got to carry.
And I walk pretty fast. So in my new store, I don't walk quite as fast because my foot still bothers me once in a while. Oh, cool, Michelle. Yeah, watch the replay. This is the first time I've done it, so we'll just have to see how it turns out. But I scared my store manager. I just walked up to her. She was at her computer desk, and I walked up and I went, hey. She's like this. I'm like, Jesus, I wasn't even trying to scare you. Because I will do that too. In my old store, it was a competition.
I would never. Oh, Michelle is excited about me going live.
Oh.
Well, I still have to do my ribbon one too.
Yeah, because he had technical difficulties. He's got to do his ribbon one.
But I'm more excited about the patriotic one.
Well, you don't have to do the ribbon one. You can do the patriotic. I think he can go live not only when I'm gone. He can go live and I can sit in the chair.
It's not a very comfortable chair, I'm not going to lie.
I don't care. We need to come up with another challenge. Last year we did the sleigh off where we both did Christmas sleighs. That was fun.
I've got a bigger room now.
Not the same size table, but yeah, a bigger room. I like having a bigger room.
I need a bigger room.
He does. But we all had big rooms. Till my son moves out.
I'm so out of room. I got my brand new printer sitting
on a little shelf.
On a little tiny shelf on the floor. Just a big enough shelf to keep it up off the carpet.
Hi, Peggy. You guys are so great. You remember what's going on in our lives. So my father-in-law had surgery. He had 5 blocked arteries. They could only bypass one.
You've got some other issues going on.
Got some other issues with some calcium buildup and whatnot. So
and my mom did go home with my daughter and seems to like it up there.
So this woman, other than some doctor's appointments, has not been out of her house.
Not very well. Other than doctor's appointments, she doesn't go anywhere
for years.
But she's okay up there.
Yeah. She hasn't said, "Come get me, take me home." So
I'm dreading that one.
You know, his dad's 81. His mom is
78 or 79.
78 or 79. They just like the way things are. They've got the video chat.
With the great grandkids.
Well, she video chat with him, and she went and saw him. I can't remember what day. My stepdaughter took her up to see him. They video chat. He video chatted with the grandkids. So that seemed to help his spirits. With COVID, you know, you can only have one person at a time. Just a pain in the patootie.
They won't let the great grandkids in at all, which I guess I understand that. Yeah, this isn't going to be a permanent thing.
No.
Hopefully. I don't know if my daughter could handle it full time.
They just moved back from Wisconsin. They've only been married a year and a half, almost 2 years. Almost 2 years.
Top flies from the head.
Yeah. But they don't have any kids.
They have a dog.
They have a dog. But they got 2 bedrooms that's already handicap accessible. Just ended up that way. So that or she plotted to do that. She could have. She could have plotted to do that. Grandma, come see me if I have an ADA apartment. So things are status quo right now.
So we're all hanging in there trying to make sure Dad's taken care of at the hospital, and then.
Oh, and then he's got to go out and feed the squirrels and the cats. So my father-in-law has
sugar gliders.
Sugar gliders. They're flying squirrels. They had babies last year. So I made my mother-in-law a wreath last year for Mother's Day, but she had to put it in her inside of her closet because the little sugar gliders, he lets them run around the house for a little while, and they were sleeping in her wreath. So it had to go inside the closet. Put the squirrels inside the closet. Yeah, that's not a, I had a lot of, when I was in high school, a lot of my friends worked at the nursing home in town, and that's just not something I can do. I feel so bad. I hated going to see my great-grandma in the nursing home because she thought my grandpa was still alive, and I feel bad for families that they never get any of it. Because my mom-in-law's been in the rehab part of the nursing home a few times, and nobody comes to see some of the people. It's just sad. The hardest part of this, I think, is the rolling part.
It just doesn't want to stay rolled.
Yeah, some of it probably on the outer part of the roll. But I think if I leave it down, it's a lot easier to do the little loop. Yeah, my mom keeps teasing me because she's like, "You gonna keep a room for me when?"
We're a lot of rooms. Because even the grandkids' bedroom, it's full of crap.
Still not. Well, you put stuff in there too.
I got 2 things in there.
Yeah, well, I can't get to my stuff because of your stuff.
Whatever.
I could put her a mother-in-law house in the back. Some of those, you know, the shed type little tiny house, whatever. Some of those are really nice. They got a little porch on them. You get them like 20 by 40.
Yeah, Michelle, the nursing home situation here is no fun either. From
They all got COVID.
most of the nursing homes around here have multiple COVID cases, both staff and residents. So they're.
I haven't heard lately.
That's because they quit putting it in the news.
Probably.
The really bad part was we had an incident here in one of the nursing homes here in our county. They found out that it was the doctor that transported.
Yeah, because you know the doctors come to the nursing homes.
He was going to multiple nursing homes and he spread COVID to. I think they determined 4 total. So
bad deal.
That was a bad deal.
Oh, this is a bad deal. I got a lot more purple than I do this.
That's because you were rushing trying to.
I was rushing. Oh, that's good. I only got one more tie.
So you cut too many purple.
I cut too many purple. That's fine.
Instead of not enough.
It's fine.
Yeah, maybe.
I wrap it around the roll and let Addie play with it. I let my granddaughter play with the rough or the mesh I don't like. I'm getting hot. So if any of you have not worked with gaps and cracks, this is
making loaves.
I'm making loaves because you can cut it. It's a lot cheaper than styrofoam. I've even got one. I put a gray saddle upside down and then sprayed it. This kind I didn't like as much. It didn't raise up as much, but it's a lot cheaper than styrofoam.
Yes, she squirreled.
I squirreled, sorry. I had to share. It still came out. Tuck that bad boy back in.
Michelle asked if it comes out of the pan.
I don't know yet. I think somebody sprayed theirs with like Pam or something, and I didn't do that. So
the pan may not be usable again afterwards, but it'll.
Oh no, it won't be.
It'll come out.
It'll come out. I'll probably just cut the pan and just peel it off.
Well, if you'd have sprayed it, you could have used it multiple times, probably.
I don't know. It'd be all right. I just bought them from Dollar Tree. It's like a 3-pack for $1.
We'll figure it out.
That's a research and development thing too. I've used gapped and cracks like in containers for floral arrangements and stuff. My one at Christmas time, I did too. But you got to be careful because it rounded out the bottom of my little metal thing I did for Christmas. And so I may have to put some little feet on it to get it to sit right. Those are extras. Woo, doo, doo, doo.
Throw them on the floor.
Put them on the floor. So I think it looks kind of neat. Might have to maneuver it a little bit to make sure all your frames are covered. We're going to put some tails on the outside. Oh gosh, got another one over here. Okay, so now let's put some tails on. I'm only going to put my tails on the outside. Get the kind from Walmart in the green and white can. Do not buy it from like Home Improvements that say you can use it multiple times, because that kind doesn't elevate like you want. And don't use the kind I used for that said it doesn't expand real big. We want expansion.
Hi, Christy. Hi, Joyce.
Hi, guys. So these are cut at 13 inches. And I always fold mine in half because that already finds my center. And then we're just going to V them and put them in on the outside.
Sean said that's cute with all the rolls.
Thanks. Yeah, I think I kind of like it. The mesh I'm not crazy about. I think if I use a fabric mesh, I might like it better or just a different one.
The other thing with gaps and cracks, you have to remember that it expands so much. So if you're using it to fill a container, you only want to fill that container maybe half.
And don't set something on.
Yeah, don't cover it up because then it won't.
So I had a square container back there that I'm gonna put bunnies in, and I set a metal pizza pan on top, and it didn't raise. It didn't dry. It like the little bit on the side where the pizza pan wasn't covering it. No, it was a craft pizza pan, not one for the kitchen to bake your pizza. But it raised up and got hard, but everything underneath was just like a little, like this far and oozy.
It didn't expand. It didn't dry. Well, it took forever to dry.
It was nasty. Stay away from the kind that says, because most spray foams, you use it once and you're done. If you don't use the whole can, it hardens up. There are a little bit more expensive kinds that you can use it, leave it, use it again, leave it. Those kinds don't expand quite as much like you want. The kind I like is from Walmart. They have two kinds. One's in a red and white and one's in a green and white. The red and white doesn't expand as much, but the green and white, and it's like $3, $2.97. It expands nice. Just don't overfill whatever it is. And if you have extra, don't waste it. Just like take a piece of wax paper and just like make circles and it'll poof up. Or I made a long one time, like a loaf. It looked like a little loaf of bread. And then I just cut it up to put in things. And then if you put it in a container, make sure that you only fill it about halfway. Like I had a really tall container. If you go over the top, though, I just take a knife and shave it off. Hi, Tom Tom. Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. Hi, Tom.
So I hope that all made sense. This time of year, it's a little harder to find that because everybody's trying to seal their windows and you have crafters that are trying to buy it. I like purple. I'm a purple. Pink used to be my favorite color, but I've kind of changed. You're welcome, Dawn. Can't wait till Saturday. I was actually cutting up all the ribbon, putting in little baggies. Nancy's going to be at a wreath party class. We're going to make the ones with the big bunny butts on there. Not like the little bunny butts. No, they wanted the big bunny butts with the whole legs and the carrots in the butt. Go big or go home. And where I'm doing it at has basically the perfect setup because I don't like to sit while I'm making wreaths. So she has a pool table that she puts plywood on for like her trains at Christmas time and our wreath class. It's a perfect height. Almost couldn't ask for a better setup. Floyd didn't go with me the one last week for.
Yeah, I got left out.
He got left out. He's like, "Do you want me to meet you down there?" I'm like, "No." You could have played with the doggies.
I like dogs.
She had the lab. Yeah, he's a black lab. He was in his cage, but then he came out. Here's a nice one. Yep. It's always fun crafting with other people. Especially when some of them start getting goofy. Poor Nakia, she's still on here. She was struggling with her bow. I actually bought new rotary cutters. I hated those ones I bought. So I bought some for us. They came in today. They're just like mine.
Hi, Amanda.
Hi, Amanda. So I'm just going to put ribbons on the outside because by the time I get my bow on there and my sign, I don't know if I have any ties available. I might put some on. I might not. But I used to do everything in bundles, and then I found that if you put your ribbons in like this, they lay nicer. You don't have to fight with them as much to get them to do what you want. Now, if you wanted to crisscross them, I would go back to doing it the other way. I do have some frays I'm going to have to clean up. So Mother Nature needs to stop teasing us with warm weather. Well, what we say warm is like 47. It was 40 today, and it was snowing on my way home.
It was only 27 in Canton.
I don't think my car was reading right. I think it was colder than that.
Oh no, it was warmer down here than it was up in Canton.
Oh, was it? Anybody's interested in any kits? I do have, I think, 2 watermelon kits left and a few of the farmhouse kits. They're on my Etsy. Okay, so there's all our tails on the outside. So it's not real thick. It's almost, you know, a little bit thicker, about 1 inch thicker than a pancake. But with tails and everything, it's like 25 inches. Okay, so, whoa, got a little dizzy. So this is just a Dollar Tree sign. I always buy some for a backup. But you know, they're thinner. So you can either put foam or cardboard or something on the back to keep from stapling through the front. I did, Dawn. Let's see what I do with my white ones. Oh, right there. It's been a bad week. I like that Simply Blessed sign. I got some more clip art last night. Woo! So some people will staple in the middle of their pipe cleaner, but then you've got 8 ties. I don't need 8 ties. So I always do it down to one end and then wrap it around. My phone's over here ding-a-ling. So we're just going to, so I put a pile of glue on here, and then that's what we're going to staple into so it doesn't go through the front of the sign, hopefully. Wunderbar. And we'll just wrap it around. I do that. I did that to signs that we put in the marketplace for wood signs that have rope hanging to them. Because I don't mind putting like felt or something on the back of them when I'm just putting it on a wreath, but to like just hang a sign, I want it to look nice on the back. And I've been on a kick. If you guys need an awareness sign, I have so much awareness clip art. I think I just posted a pancreatic cancer sign.
Michelle asked, what kind of staple gun do you have?
It is called a Power Shot. So,
who's it made by? A Black & Decker maybe?
No, it's a Power Shot. That's the brand.
Huh.
It's made in the USA by Power Shot.
Okay.
So they have a few of them that you push forward, because like the other ones where you have to grip it so much with your hand, they hurt my hands after a while. If I doing just a few probably wouldn't bother me, but if I had to do very many, like the other night when I was doing the rope. It's my second one. My first one failed. It had issues. And then I always use the quarter inch zip ties, are the shortest ones that you can get, or zip ties, staples. Oh, don't you tell me I ran out.
All right, I won't tell you.
Oh, I didn't run out. I thought I just loaded it the other day.
Broke it.
Don't say I broke it. Oh, it shot out like two at once. I think it might be those staples. I use the funky ones. It'd be nice for her. She's gonna staple you.
I ain't scared.
He ain't scared, he says. You gotta go to sleep sometime. Okay, so this is a really big sign. It is like 18.5 inches, which I knew it was big. So that's why I didn't want to put ribbon tails on the inside. So I'm just going to leave that there, and we're going to make our bow. And then I don't like to attach the bow or the sign until I have them both ready so I can see where I want everything. Speaking of signs, so we just got new blanks in. A few of you have heard us that we bought a new printer, and we can do the 11 3/4 inch. We can do like big. I bought some like street signs, so you can like do the man cave type things or your kids. So we got research and development making those. It's this one. Switch them. Yeah, I always like to use a little bit different ribbon. Not all of them, but a few of them. Because you don't want it to blend too much into your sign or your wreath. Can't talk tonight. I'm going to make a bow with that. Not. Here we go. So I think we'll start with this one. We're going to make a big bow. You're bad, Roxanne. That's been a long time ago. He's over there playing on his phone. Probably answering one of his kids. So we're going to make long tails. We're going to make 15-inch tails. I know it's not good to waste ribbon, but always make it a little bit longer than what you think you might want, because you can always chop off some ribbon. You cannot add it. Super glue and hot glue do not work for that. So we're going to make 6-inch tails. Excuse me. And we're going to do 3 loops on each side. Now, I always take my 2.5 inch and scrunch it just like I showed you there. because my fingers won't turn it off. So if you have a hard time grabbing your 2.5 inch to turn it, try scrunching it like I just did. It seems to help me, because you gotta pleat it anyway. So if you just scrunch it down, pleat it, and then turn it, helps me anyway. You always gotta find little tricks to help you get around some challenges.
Did you see Dawn's question? Did you have one for heart disease?
Oh, is it just straight heart disease? I think I have clip art for it. I've made so many. I know I have thyroid. I know I have autism and breast cancer, spina bifida. If not, I can find some. I made Ricky a sign with a little angel on it. It was so cute.
See, she said yes, just straight.
Okay. I'll look, Dawn. Probably won't be tonight because I'm going to crash.
Oh, I'm going to crash hard.
He'll be falling asleep at his desk.
I'll fall asleep with this one. It's been a really long day.
So here's our last one. So I just kept my loops on top, but you usually watch me move them around. You can do either or. Just know if you keep them stacked on top of each other, you're going to have to move them at some point. See how your ribbon pops up there? I just put a clothespin there, and don't pop up no more. I don't worry about my tails being the exact length of each other because I kind of like them differently sometimes, especially on a drama bow, 3-2-1 bow, whatever you want to call it. So we'll do this one next. So what I'm gonna change up. I'm gonna put this one in it. Yeah.
Don't forget, everybody, if you're watching us live on Facebook, to go subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Oh yes, please.
And if you're watching us on YouTube, please come and follow our Facebook page.
So we basically use 2.5 inches, and 1.5 inch. But you can put whatever you want in your bows. I used to make those ones that have 7 ribbons in them. I made one for my private group the other day. It's been a long time since I made one of those.
Hang on right behind.
Oh yeah. Is it this one? No, it's this one. So we made this one the other day in the private group. We were doing bows, making bows.
Bows, bows, and more bows.
Bows, bows, and more bows. That one would almost match this. I could have just slapped that baby on there. Yeah, it actually does match it. Yeah, my tree was my bow holder. Beat it together. You're so funny. So now we're going to drop down to 5 inches and do 2 loops on each side. Ouch.
Watch that finger.
My finger hurts. And then I was putting something in my trash and I didn't have a band. The string went right in my cut. Like, ooh. You never know how much you use that index finger until you hurt it. I was typing today at work and that hurt. Hot Mess Express.
I was watching Netflix at the hospital.
Was it?
Had to type.
Thanks, Rosalind. So if you struggle at bows, do not give up. 1 year ago this month is when I first started making wreaths, and I could not make a bow at all.
Well, hello, Karen. Thank you.
Hey, Karen. I pretty much stunk at making bows last year. So don't give up if you struggle with them. Just keep practicing. Always make sure you use wired ribbon. Good quality wired ribbon. Because it won't hold. Like this one, as pretty it is, it's not my favorite because it's made out of linen. I like the canvas ones better. But once you get to practicing with your making your bows, like satin's not the greatest to make a bow, but
it can be done.
It can be done. Just got to know how to work with it.
A little trickier.
Yeah, it kind of does fit, Rosalind. Or Roxanne. Okay, so now we're going to change it up and put just a lavender on top. So you only have to use 1.5 inch. If you wanted to add another one, you could. Sometimes I just make bows. I put as many loops on there as I think looks good. It's not always that you have to copy someone else or do someone else's bow. So you basically want 6, 5, and 4. So this just gets 1 loop on each side. I ain't measuring my tails. I just put some out there. Hi, Mitzi. How are you? Take our pipe cleaner. So I squish down really hard and then pull it up. Make sure you squeeze it really tight without losing your stack like I'm about to do. Don't you dare. And you're going to squeeze it really hard and twist your bow. Don't twist the pipe cleaner. So then the first order of business is to pull all your tails down.
I'm glad you're feeling better, Mitzi.
Aw. Some of these ribbons, it's hard to tell what's the top and what's the bottom. See, so all my tails are different lengths. If you don't like it that way, cut them off. If you do, leave it. So basically you want your first layer of 3, and then you want this one in between this one, and this one in between this one, and this one goes in the middle. 3, 2, 1. So after you get those all kind of where you want, you can start.
Oh, we're all still kicking, Mitzi.
Oh, yuck. So I just take it and basically you're taking the wire and you're making, oh, ouch. Go have your tails kind of curl under. Some people will teach that you fluff from the top down. Some people fluff from the bottom up. I think I usually do it from the top down.
Thanks for joining us, Michelle. Roxanne, you better go back and reread that.
He is not. So a 3-2-1 bow is a simple bow, but yet something that will make a statement and add to your wreath. And it doesn't take a whole lot of ribbon. I actually started using these a lot on the wreaths that I sell. Because You can put a couple more layers in there, but it really doesn't make that much more of a statement. At least I think so. So there we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's find out where we're going to add this. So I may end up cutting my tails off a little bit because this sign is so huge. Normally my sign's clear over here. But we're going to attach this clear up at the top. So we give it plenty of room to hang down. Just find my wreath. Don't pull it down too tight. You don't want to pull it down clear like that because it'll look like it's going down to a black hole. And just twist it around on your frame. You're funny, Mitzi. Been cooped up with her husband. I don't like being cooped up with Floyd when he's sick. Ooh! He grumpy bear. Most guys are.
I am.
Yes. You just said earlier you are. It's getting senile already.
It's not what you know, it's what you can prove.
So I don't like my tails to go way down below my wreath, the bottom of my wreath. So I got a couple to trim. We'll attach our sign. Woo! They're kind of slick as they're rounded off. It keeps it rolling. I'll have to use my needle with this one though. Let's get right access to those. Now it needs to come over some more. I may end up changing this sign. I'm not sure.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No.
Well, tell me how you really feel.
I don't like it. I only like to use our sign.
It's not a bad thing to not use our signs. You should have seen the first time I said, I don't want a sign tonight. He's like, what? I think that's the night I made that bubble wreath where I didn't even put a sign on it.
No, we didn't. No sign.
Keeps the wanting to slide off. I gotta hold on to it.
Need some help?
No. I will conquer.
Yeah, well, the sign looks like it's winning.
It's not gonna win.
I did say it was going to win. I said it's winning right now.
Yeah. I don't like it either.
I have not been to Alabama in many, many years.
Neither have I.
I've been there, but it's been a long time.
Give me that other sign. That's below that yellow one. I mean, Jess, you have to get up.
Just sat down. Which sign?
Under the yellow one.
They're all curved.
It's just as long.
They're all curved.
It's just as long.
It is.
Yep. That one don't match.
Just trying to help you out. It's just as long and just as curved.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
See, should have had me make one.
All right, guys, we may go signless.
It's all right, Roxanne. You're allowed to be confused. Well, hiya, Furball.
There's a kitty in the house. So I will find a sign to put on it. It's just not going to be that one. I'm not going to put any ribbon tails in the middle either. Don't want to. Want to switch cameras?
I can. Oh, so we really are going signless for now?
I'm going signless for tonight. So envision a purple sign. Because that one is just, see how it's so big? I mean, I guess it would go on here if I did a funky bow. If I had just done a funky bow with short tails. But I'm not chopping all the tails off of that one.
No.
So, no, those are wrong.
Got a, damn, that one really doesn't match either.
Sort of. See, like if, that kind of matches. So if we'd done this sign, we could have done this bow, but this long.
You're going to need a smaller sign.
I need a smaller sign.
I'll make you one more.
So live and learn. But I don't mind making mistakes in front of you guys. It's how we all learn.
Oh, you should totally try this, Dawn.
Oh, yeah. Because that's what I've been wanting to try it because I have some rolls. Like I said, I use 3 partials of this natural because, you know, when you make a poof wreath, you just keep going and going and going, and then you have a partial left. Well, then when you go to make another poof wreath, you don't start with that little one. You just open up a new one. So I think this is the first time I've never not completed something. I have quite a few frays to go snipping, but I do like the method. It's just different and a lot of texture in the wreath. But yes, it needs a smaller bow or smaller sign.
Well, one or the other.
Yeah, it needs either a smaller bow and a big sign or a smaller sign and a big bow.
I think an 8x8 or an 8-inch round would go good on that.
So if you haven't tried this, try it out. It wasn't that hard. You know, I've Laura Jean from Laura Jean's Wreath Room. She's done 3 or 4. I know Lori from Hardworking Mom. She's done 1 or 2. So just when you search, don't search just awareness wreath or awareness deco mesh. Search awareness method because that's the method of the mesh.
Or just come back and watch this one again.
Tracy. Hi, Linda. So I'm not one of these. It's like I'm not gonna film it and retake it. This is live. I don't erase any of my videos, mistakes and all.
It is what it is.
Exactly. It is what it is.
We all make mistakes. None of us are perfect.
Because every mistake that I make, I know that someone else has made. So if I can help them, show them how to fix it or how I would fix it, that's the purpose of the game. So. Exactly, Mitzi. I am no way, shape, or form a professional. I just like to share what I like to do. Thanks, Sandy. Yeah, I think it still turned out good. I just need a smaller sign. So and that's great about being a sign maker. I don't pick my sign first and then pick out all my stuff. I usually pick out my mesh. And then I go looking for signs, and if I don't have one that matches, I make one. Thanks. All right, guys. You guys have a great night. Thank you for all your thoughts and prayers for our family. And I'll be back on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Yes, 6 p.m. I had to think a minute.
6 p.m. for the public.
Yep. Thanks, Roxanne. All right, guys. You have a great night. We'll see you when we. That would go too.